Bang bang, and just like that, Coachella 2025 dropped one of the wildest musical mic drops of the year. Weezer went full Metallica in a surprise set that turned chaos into catharsis, all while surviving a week that feels more like a rock opera than real life. Buckle up, gang, this one's got everything: music, mayhem, and a whole lot of heart. Weezer goes full Metallica in a wild comeback. Let's rewind 3 days before the set. Scott Schreiner, Weezer's legendary bassist, was caught in a personal storm. His wife was arrested after allegedly pointing a gun at LAPD officers in a wild scene that could have come straight out of a gritty Netflix series. No joke, she reportedly pulled the trigger in a neighborhood-wide manhunt. And yeah, that happened just 72 hours before Weezer took the Coachella stage. And here's the kicker: Weezer wasn't even supposed to be there originally. Their Coachella set was a last-minute hush-hush surprise announced just a week ago. Only at Coachella could a literal police standoff and a surprise Metallica cover somehow be in the same news cycle. But did Schreiner skip the gig? Nope. Did the band flinch? Absolutely not. Rivers Cuomo, Scott Schreiner, and the boys hit the Mojave Stage like it was 1994 all over again. From the first chord, it was a barrage of hits that felt like a blast of nostalgia straight to the heart. Pork and Beans played. Say It Ain't So crushed it. Buddy Holly? Oh yeah, they closed with that. Even the younger crowd, probably born after Weezer's peak, couldn't resist belting out every lyric. It was one of those magical moments where generations collided in the desert heat, all in the name of rock. Now listen, sound purists might complain, yeah, from a quarter way back in the Mojave tent, the audio was a little muffled. Cuomo's between song banter? Hard to hear. But you know what was loud and clear? The energy, the emotion, the love. Then came the moment that caught everyone off guard and honestly kinda hit right in the feels. During Perfect Situation, Cuomo walked over to Schreiner and gently placed his hands on his back. It wasn't dramatic, just a small, supportive gesture, but it said everything. These guys, they're not just a band, they're brothers. And just when we thought the nostalgia wave had peaked, boom, the opening riff of Metallica's Enter Sandman ripped through the speakers. The crowd lost it. Screams, fists in the air, head banging. Weezer didn't just play a cover, they owned it. For 3 minutes, they weren't power pop legends, they were full-blown metal gods. But this wasn't just another Coachella set, it meant something. Because instead of the usual crowd exodus once the final note hit, people stayed. Not to rush to the next big act, Jimmy Eat World was literally starting across the grounds, but to send love back to Weezer. Hands went up, forming the iconic W. Cuomo put his hand on his heart. The band took a bow, and for a second it felt like time froze. After the craziest week in their band's history with headlines that could have broken lesser artists, Weezer didn't just show up, they showed out. So here's to Weezer, to surviving chaos, to embracing nostalgia, and to turning Enter Sandman into a love letter from the desert. That's it for today's Hollywood Hit List. Make sure to like, share, and smash that subscribe button for more fresh drops from the world of music and madness. Love you, gang. Peace out.